Welcome back to Ant's Boxing Channel. Let's talk about Errol Spence Jr. and is his life in danger?
Coño, sube eso hasta arriba, vamos, dale duro. Yo salgo a la calle buscando mi gente cuando de repente todos los delincuentes que queden en mi vida, buena mala suerte que son mi familia, no importa la sangre. Jesús y su agua en vino.
Now, this is a very serious situation. Errol Spence Jr. is being spoken about by people who are street people outside of the boxing world. Dangerous people, pretty much. His name is being intertwined and mixed up and spoken on by people you really don't want speaking your name and stuff like that. It's resurfacing that when Errol Spence Jr. got into that bad car accident, he was actually running away from somebody called MO3. Now, I don't really know who this dude really is. I don't know who a lot of these people really are, but I know who some of them are. I know some of their names and stuff like that. And I'll tell you this much. They're not the type of people that you really want to be involved with or your name even being tied to them, because a lot of these street dudes, it's sloppy. It's very sloppy work. They just coming for people. You could be with the wrong person, wrong place, wrong time. Oh, you know this person, and now it's a problem with you, and you got nothing to do with nothing. Pray to God it's not, but it could possibly be what's going on with Errol Spence. I don't really know the full details about it. If you do, comment and tell me something, because I'm trying to figure this out. I did see this. I don't know if a lot of you know who these people are by names, but check this out. Let's listen to this together. This is what I came across.
Nobody throwing bricks and had their hands. You got Charles White and MO3 manager Rainwater going back and forth at each other. You have Charles White claiming that Rainwater, MO3, Yellow Beezy, and Trap Boy Freddy share some type of STD or HIV that they come from the same girl. And you also got Charles White claiming that Rainwater is the reason of MO3 demise. Okay, they saying the back door came from MO3 trying to kill Rainwater's best friend, which is Errol Spence. Okay, they saying Rainwater told MO3 on multiple occasions leave Errol Spence alone. He had nothing to do with it. MO3 didn't listen. So the day Errol Spence got into that bad car accident is because MO3 was chasing him, trying to kill him.
So there you go. Shout out to @BloodMemberTV. I don't know who he is, but he gave us some content on that. And honestly, the crazy thing is this was 7 months ago. That video came out 7 months ago, but it's resurfacing now where I'm seeing videos that were just uploaded 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago. People talking about Charleston White, side chick identified in the internet, and they got Errol Spence as the thumbnail and stuff that got to do with it. People, it's beef, it's street beef, you know what I mean? It's street beef. It's the boxing world is nothing like the streets, you know what I mean? The streets is just a total different thing. And I'm not trying to sit here saying like I know about it and nothing like that, because I really don't. But I'm just saying I know that much. I know the boxing world is nothing like the streets and stuff like that. And you don't want to be mixed up in between stuff that's street business, street politics. These dudes they built different. They move different. They just do stuff different, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to be caught up in that. And right now, it looks like Errol Spence apparently is caught up in it. MO3, Mase came out on his podcast. That's where all of this is actually resurfacing from. Mase came out on his podcast and he said, "Oh, was Errol Spence running away from MO3 when he got in a car accident?" That's crazy. That's crazy. If you know anything about Mase, he's a hip hop star. Or not hip-hop star, but he was a hip-hop artist once upon a time. I don't know if he makes music now. I don't really know much about him, but I know that he was a hip-hop artist, and he ended up turning into a religious person. I don't know if he preaches or whatever, but he's religious now. I know that much. And now he came out talking about, on the podcast, saying that oh, Errol Spence was running away from MO3. Like, there's only a couple, you got to think, there's only a couple reasons why somebody would do that. Either one, Errol Spence got something to do with something, or maybe he don't got something to do with something, but maybe Mase got something to do with something, and it's beneficial for him to throw Errol Spence's name out there. Maybe he's not cool with them other dudes, or he is cool, or he's instigating, or he's doing something. He's up to something when he says that. Gotta be one. Or two, maybe he's just talking out his ass and he don't really recognize what he's saying and how impactful it could be in a negative manner, you know what I mean? So and if you're preaching religious and all this stuff, you shouldn't be doing that, which makes you kind of dirty, you know what I mean? Or three, he could be clout chasing. He could be clout chasing because Mase isn't somebody we really hear about that people were talking about and stuff like that. So maybe he's clout chasing. Errol Spence is about to fight Terrence Crawford now. Biggest fight in boxing is about to be historical, all that. And also, stay tuned because I got something very, 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 very special coming based on that, on Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. I'm going to make videos on that, but stay tuned for that. So 3 could be clout chasing. Errol Spence about to fight Terrence Crawford. He clout chasing, trying to get in the mix, trying to steal from, trying to get a little bit of that clout out of that whole movement. Or 4, it could be a publicity stunt. Maybe it'll be beneficial for Errol Spence to, yo, Mase, say something about me and this and that, whatever, boom, 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 whatever. Just to, it'll be good for pay-per-view sales and all of that. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what it is. I would hope that it's probably a publicity stunt and not something serious, because this is nothing to be taken lightly. This is no joking. That's nothing to play about. And if you Errol Spence and you preparing for the biggest fight of your life, you don't want to be trying to prepare for the biggest fight of your life and you got people talking about they trying to kill you and this and that, whatever. That's not it for you. You feel me? Errol Spence got to be careful. Errol Spence got to pay attention to his circle. Be careful what he do, who he's around, who he lets into his business and stuff like that, and how he puts himself out there. I know Errol Spence is mad cool with Yellow Beezy. I don't really know much about him either, but a lot of these rappers, they be, and a lot of these rappers be into some shit in the streets, and it gets real. It gets real on the battlefield, you feel me? So you gotta be, you don't wanna stay away from that. You're a professional, Errol Spence, you're a professional boxer. Stay to that. Don't get involved with all this BS. You heard what the dude said. Let me run it back for you, because you heard what the dude said in case somebody missed it. He said that somebody said that whoever it was he was after, let's see who he talking about.
Correct me if I'm wrong and acknowledge me when I'm right. If you're hard-headed ass, listen, I might. I checked right now on Blood Member TV with Stamp, and today we got a very rocky situation. Nobody throwing bricks and had their hands. You got Charleston White and MO3 manager Rainwater going back and forth at each other. You have Charleston White claiming that Rainwater, MO3, Yellow Bees, and Trap Boy Freddy share some type of STD or HIV that they come from the same girl. And you also got Charleston White claiming that Rainwater is the reason of MO3 demise. Okay, they saying the back door came from MO3 trying to kill Rainwater's best friend, which is Errol Spence. Okay, they saying Rainwater told MO3 on multiple.
So let's stop it right there. So Errol Spence is Rainwater's best friend. I don't know who Rainwater is, but apparently Rainwater is somebody who's mixed up in some street stuff. You know what I mean? He's tied to Charleston White. If you know anything about Charleston White, it's another, I don't know how street he really is, but a dude who's caught up in a lot of like street politics and shit like that. You know what I mean? So he's another one of those. Pretty much another person you don't want to be tied to in any way, shape, or form. You get what I'm saying? But Spence is tied to him. He's tied to him through the other guy, Rainwater, Charleston White. So he's Rainwater's best friend. And Mo3, apparently, I guess if you're putting it together, Rainwater and Mo3 got an issue. Mo3 and trying to get at Rainwater allegedly is trying to, supposedly he was chasing down Errol Spence to try to kill him or do something to him. And that's when Errol Spence got into the car accident or whatever. That's what they saying, allegedly. This ain't me creating a story, you know what I mean? But it's messy, Let's
Multiple cases leave Errol Spence alone. He had nothing to do with it. Mo3 didn't listen. So the day Errol Spence got into that bad car accident is because Mo3 was chasing him, trying to kill him.
So he said that the day that Errol Spence got into that car accident is because Mo3 was chasing him, trying to kill him. Man, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. You feel me? Spence, just keep it professional, stay to your stuff, stay out of trouble. This is some scary work. This is some scary stuff, to be real with you. Scary. It's not, this was 7 months ago. 7 months ago, this video came out that I'm playing for y'all. Or the audio that y'all hearing was from 7 months ago. Once again, shout out to Blood Member TV, because he's the one who put it up there. I'm guessing he's probably a street dude too, and he got the scoop on certain stuff and he's putting it out there, you know what I mean? And now videos is coming out 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago, minutes ago, talking back on this. It's resurfacing now with Mase talking back about it, you know what I mean? It's messy work. If anybody is in Spence's corner, could get across to him like somehow, any way, shape, or form. I mean, he a grown man, so nobody got to tell him you a grown man. You should be able to just make decisions for yourself and know what you're doing, you know what I mean? So bro, just stay out of trouble. Stay away from people that's no good. Do what you got to do. You're a professional boxer. There's no reason why your name should be getting caught up in the middle of all of this. And things don't just happen just to happen. I mean, sometimes they do, don't get me wrong. Sometimes things just happen that, like, how on earth that happened, right? But in cases like this, 7 months ago, they talking about it. Now they talking about it. These rumors is a little bit, it's looking like people is pressing on it. That's not, stuff like that don't just happen, you know what I mean? Spence just keep your nose clean and stay safe, man. But that's it for this one, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think and stay tuned because I got something very, 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 very special. I put a lot of work into it. For Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. I hope y'all stay tuned and catch it, man. But that's it for this one. I'm out.
Coño, sube eso hasta arriba, vamos, dale duro. Yo salgo a la calle buscando mi gente cuando de repente todos los delincuentes que queden en mi vida, buena mala suerte que son mi familia, no importa la sangre. Jesús hizo agua en vida.